At our kitchen table, my wife splashed cold coffee on my face and slammed down the divorce papers. She sneered, "I am upgrading to my boss, so sign it and get out." I wiped the coffee away and signed, without telling her I had just sold my company for $12 million. She thought she was discarding a sinking ship to board a luxury yacht with Gary. She had no idea she was walking away from a fortune to be with a middle manager who drives a leased BMW. This wasn't the first time she humiliated me. The disrespect started years ago, fueled by my financial instability. While I built my biotech startup, while I drained our savings and maxed out 6 credit cards, she was working late with Gary. I found the receipts 3 months ago. Hyatt Regency, room 402, $450 a night. Room service for 2, oysters and champagne. She told me she was helping her mother, but I kept the proof in a shoebox and waited. Her cruelty escalated as her affair intensified. When I was 26, she threw my prototype, a delicate cardiac sensor, into the garbage disposal because I interrupted her phone call. I listened to the crunch of $2,000 worth of optics being ground into dust while she laughed. When I was 28, she humiliated me at her sister's wedding, loudly calling me a professional leech while pouring red wine into my only suit jacket. She made me walk home in the rain so she could catch a ride with Gary. The conflict climaxed yesterday morning. She was dressed up, wearing the diamond earrings Gary bought her, ready to celebrate my eviction. Her lawyer had structured the separation agreement to strip me of everything except the liability. Sign it. She spat at me, checking her watch. Gary is waiting outside. We have a lunch reservation at Nobu, and I am not letting your pathetic debt ruin my mood. I looked at the papers, then I felt my phone buzz in my pocket. It was the confirmation I had been waiting on for 5 years. FDA class the third approval granted. A second email pinged immediately after. It was the formal acquisition offer from a pharmaceutical giant, $12 million cash. I sat there, stunned, holding a secret worth 8 figures. I started to say, "Honey, are you sure about this?" That is when she grabbed my coffee mug and splashed the liquid into my face. It dripped down my chin onto the documents. "Shut up and sign," she screamed. She physically shoved my shoulder, knocking me back against the chair. "Gary says you are an anchor. I am cutting the rope." I included a clause waiving all alimony. "I don't want a dime. I just want you gone so I can be with a real man." That physical disrespect sealed it. I wiped the coffee from my face. I didn't mention the FDA email. I didn't mention the $12 million. I picked up the pen. She smirked, texting Gary that it was almost over. I signed all 3 copies. She snatched them away, clutching them like a trophy. She just cost herself $6 million. The fallout happened exactly 24 hours later. The divorce decree was filed electronically and expedited. It was done. I was packing my clothes into cardboard boxes when the news broke. I turned the television to CNBC. The headline was scrolling in bright red letters. Biotech startup acquired in $12 million, all cash deal. She walked in, dragging a suitcase, probably planning to move Gary in immediately. She saw the television. She froze. The color drained from her face instantly, turning her skin a sickly shade of gray. Her phone started ringing. It was Gary. She answered on speaker. "Did you see the news?" Gary yelled, panicking. "Did you get half? Tell me you didn't sign that waiver." She dropped the phone. It cracked on the floor. "Is this real?" she whispered. I didn't answer. I just zipped up my duffel bag. She threw herself between me and the door. "Baby, Gary meant nothing," she sobbed, grabbing my arm with desperate, clawing fingers. "He manipulated me. We can fix this. We still a team. I'll kick him out right now." I physically peeled her hands off my jacket. "You waived alimony to be with a real man," I reminded her, my voice dead calm. "Go ask Gary for money." I walked out the front door, but the humiliation wasn't over. My new lawyer had sent security to escort me. Our neighbors, Mrs. Gable and the nosy guy from across the street, were watching from their lawns. They saw my ex-wife running out barefoot, screaming like a banshee, begging me to come back. Then, a silver BMW pulled up. It was Gary. He saw the security team. He saw me leaving. He saw her screaming. He didn't stop. He accelerated and drove right past her. She collapsed on the driveway, wailing as her backup plan sped away. I got into the black SUV waiting for me. I didn't look back today. The check cleared. She's trying to sue, claiming she was coerced, but the judge already tossed the initial motion. Greed was her strategy, and now it is her prison.